epic transitions, sound design, speed ramping, color grading, motion tracking, and more. If you need your video to be edited professionally, you can contact me via Instagram or just send me an email. All your wishes will be taken into account. All the deadlines will be met. Brian McKenzie, that's my name. That's who you need.
Hello YouTube, my name is Brian and I noticed how positively you reacted on my video about Freddie Mercury. I'm so grateful to you for the support, and following your interests, guys, I decided to make a video about another Queen member. Today I will tell you about probably one of the greatest guitarists and musicians of all the times, who picked up the guitar when he was just 7 years old, forming his first band in school, who made the existence of the great Queen band possible, and together they changed the whole music world. Brian Harold May. I'm not gonna tell you just like anyone no facts. I will try to please you with something really interesting, so grab your drinks, guys, and sit comfortable. The first one fact is kinda introductory but pretty interesting though. Right now, Brian May is 71 years old and he was born on 19th of July, same as me. So we both have the same zodiac sign, and it's Cancer. Cancers are usually soft, loving, considerate, and we do really care about someone we love. Trust me on this. Brian May is not an exception, and he's always open to support someone. I think this is the first one reason to respect him. The second fact. Brian May loves to help and support not only people but also the nature. I mean, he really takes care about it. He has even created his own woodland. Brian is a long-term champion of woodland as a haven and corridor for wildlife, both in Surrey, where he has a house, and elsewhere. In 2012, he bought the land treated by building development at Beer Regis, Dorset, and in 2013, with the enthusiastic support of local villagers, initiated a project to create an area of woodland, now called May's Wood, or the Brian May Wood. The wood consists of 157 acres formerly under the plough, planted by May's team of co-workers, with 100,000 trees. Just imagine this number, 100,000! May's Wood is said to be flourishing. Fact number 3. Brian May's Red Special is an iconic instrument. It doesn't look like any other guitar played by any other guitarist. And in no small part, that's because Brian and his dad built the guitar from scratch. Starting in August 1963, it took them 2 years, and the majority of parts were salvaged from the scrap heap. The neck is constructed from a 100-year-oldish fireplace mantle that friends of the family were about to throw away. Inserts in the body come from an old oak table, and the tremolo system combines a hardened steel knife edge, 2 motorbike valve strings, a bicycle saddleback holder, and knitting needle tip. May now sells replicas of the instrument through his own Brian May Guitars company. Amazingly though, he still plays the original one on the stage. And now, guys, what do you think about smoking people? Leave a comment below this video on this topic, because the next fact is about it. May's father Harold was a long-term heavy cigarette smoker, and as a result, Brian dislikes smoking. He was already prohibiting smoking indoors at his concerts before many countries imposed smoking bans. And I personally absolutely agree with the point of view of Brian on this theme. Smoking is horrible. People, please just stop doing this. Fact number 5. There is an asteroid which was named after Brian May. Brian was introduced as a science team collaborator during the New Horizons Pluto Flyby NASA press conference held on 17th July of 2015. He told the panel, "You have inspired the world." Brian is also a co-founder of the awareness campaign Asteroid Day. And for his achievements in the science development and the inspiration, and asteroid 52665 Brian May was named after him on 18th June of 2008 on the suggestion of Patrick Moore. So maybe we can say that Brian is always watching us from the sky. Fact number 6. Brian May is an animal rights activist campaigning against the hunting of foxes and the culling of badgers in the UK. By the way, he also loves lizards and hedgehogs. The campaign promoting animal welfare was named Save Me after the Queen band song. And the main goal of this campaign is the protection of all animals against unnecessary and degrading treatment, and once Brian said, "I would rather be remembered for my animal rights work than for the music or scientific activities." And how do you guys treat animals and the nature? Fact number 7. I'm sure many of you guys know that the film Bohemian Rhapsody was recently released. While filming and editing the movie, Brian May served as a creative and musical consultant for the film. Interestingly, while the real Brian May was behind the scenes, the fake one was on the stage. In the movie, May was portrayed by William Lee, and I wanted to ask you, what do you think about Lee's acting in this movie? Dope or nope? Fact number 8. When Brian isn't talking about badgers or astronomy, he's likely to be talking about stereographic photography. When Brian was a child, he began collecting as many of the 3D stereo cards as he could. He started collecting cards, finding them as prizes in cereal. He also spent his mornings after Queen concerts visiting shops in search of new items. He says that touring allowed him to meet like-minded individuals across the world. Frankly, today his shopping sprees have slowed down a bit, but his collection still estimated to consist of more than 100,000 stereographic prints. Again, 100,000. His most expensive one photograph is an image of Queen Victoria's daughter on her wedding day. Cost £36,000. So that's it for now, guys. As you can see, Brian May is really interesting person with his rules and principles, and I do respect him for what he has done for our world. And as always, guys, I hope this video was interesting for you, and if it's so, please hit that like button, subscribe for more great videos, and see you in the next one.